Here is question number 6. It says use the given graph, which is of y is equal to root x, to find a number delta such that if x minus 4 is less than delta, so x can be any number outside 4's open interval, such that delta x minus 2, that's the distance between these values. So goal here is to find these two distances, and then delta will be minimum of those two distances. Okay. Now in this question, this number is not given. So let's name that A. And this number is not given. Let's name that B. Let's talk about A for a minute. A is on x-axis such that its y value is 1.6. So y value will be computed using that. That means root A is 1.6. So A would be 1.6 square. So 1.6 square is 2.56, I think. Check it out. Similarly, B is on x-axis such that y value for B is 2.4. So that means square root of B is 2.4. So B should be 2.4 whole square. That is, I think, 5.76. Please check. Now, this distance here should be 4 minus 2.56. That's 1.44. So this distance is 1.44. And this distance right here would be 5.76 minus 4. So that should be 1.76. So this distance is 7.6. Delta should be minimum of these two values. Out of these two, which one is minimum? 1.44. So that is what you're going to answer. So basically, you should know these two numbers. Once you know them, find this distance. Make sure you find it positive distance, because I'm saying distance, right? So because it's an absolute value. So find the positive difference, like bigger minus smaller. And when you find these two distances, then find minimum of those two. That should be your delta. Question number 7 is to calculate f prime a at a given number a. So function is given as this. Let's write down the definition of f prime a first, which is limit h approaching to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a divided by h. So let's write these things down. Limit h approaches to 0. H is in the denominator. What is f of a plus h? That would be in here. Wherever there is x, you need to replace that by a plus h. So a plus h whole square minus 3 plus h plus 2. This part is f of a plus h. Then we have f of a. F of a is in again the function, you're going to put a in place of x. So a square plus 3a plus 2. Okay. Let's simplify it further. Limit h approaches to 0. H. This part here can be expanded. This part can be expanded using the formula. Let's write the formula down. A plus b whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So that means this part is a square plus 2ah plus h square minus 3 distribute inside becomes negative 3a, negative 3h plus 2 minus this negative opens up the parenthesis, everything becomes negative, changes signs everywhere. Okay, you guys notice this is a square and this is negative a square. They cancel. Then we have, we made a mistake here. This was a square negative 3a, so this will become positive. And this 3a and 3a cancels, and also this 2 cancels. So what are we left with? Limit h approaches to 0, 2ah plus h square minus 3h by h. Limit h approaches to 0, h factors out, 2a plus h minus 3 divided by h. This h can be cancelled. Limit h approaches to 0, 2a plus h minus 3. When you put h0 in here, this is 2a minus 3. That's your answer. So you need to remember the definition for this question. Once you put the definition, you need to know how to write f of a plus h. F of a is same. Make sure that you write it in parentheses because a lot of students make this mistake. And then the negative sign doesn't adjust properly. And then after that is simplification. Okay.